really find out if a person is going to cheat on you based on how they operate on doing certain things, right? So like if they know they're not supposed to be eating sweets, they know sweets is like a thing that they're on a diet, or it's just they're not supposed to be eating it right now, and then they see some sweets, or they have this craving for some sweets, and they know they're not supposed to be eating it, but then they go and buy it or get it or order it anyway. They liable to cheat on you because like you've given into temptation, right? You know you're not supposed to eat that. You know you're not supposed to eat that, and you know what it's going to do to your body. You know what it's going to do to you. Say you diabetic, you can't eat that shit. You want to like, but then you still eat it anyway. No, that shows me a lack of discipline, a lack of self-control, and that you are easily swayed by temptation. So you're easily swayed by the promise of something good, something sweet. You're liable to cheat on me. I look at shit like that. That's discernment. I pay attention to things like that. Another one would be you going to the gym, right? And then you quit. You stop going after what, maybe a week, a couple days, or a week, because you say it's too hard, or whatever excuse you may give. If you can't commit to yourself when things get hard, what makes me think you're going to commit to me when things get hard? You're going to stay committed and not give in to temptation when things get hard. That right there is a red flag to me. To me. Because you already showing me you lack the discipline to stay consistent, to stay the course. So that means you're gonna go somewhere else where it might seem easier. I'm not dealing with that. I'm telling you, I look at shit. I look at shit because it's like you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention to the little things, man. You gotta pay attention to what people doing, what they saying, their actions, all of that. Because at the end of the day, people actions indirectly show you exactly who they are. What they are about. So you need to use your discernment and pay attention to the. Really think. People don't be thinking deeply about things. Like I look at shit. I look at things from a different lens. Another one, someone who can't be alone for too long. Like they have a hard time being by themselves. They always need to be around you or around somebody, or have constant interactions, or